Hello everybody, today I'm going to be doing a small little discussion about Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, as well as a small minifig showcase. I'll tell you all where I got them in at the end of the video. But first, let's talk about Quantumania and what they could have done better. First of all, we could have gotten a bit more exploration about Scott's new sense of narcissism. You know how about him being an Avenger and all, like he has his head in the clouds about saving the world. He has a book now. But they sort of gloss over it in the first 15 minutes and never bring it up again. It's an afterthought. Immediately afterwards, they want to go into the quantum realm. Next thing is the pacing. In Acts 1 and 2, it's very inconsistent, as they can't decide where to have the pacing sped up in order to get straight into the action, or they want to slow it down in order to explain the world building of the quantum realm, all the alien species and genocide that's going on in there with King the Conqueror. Next up would be the unnecessary characters. So when Scott and Cassie they meet with the refugees, they don't add much to the story at all. There's a guy who gives them ooze to drink in order to understand the languages. There's a female warrior, but they don't they're very one-dimensional. They don't add any to the plot overall. They're not integral to the story. And it just would have been better if we got like a small Luis cameo for this like a few minutes would have been fine, but we don't get that. Now you might want to now you probably think that when am I going to talk about MODOK? But here's the thing about MODOK. He was great. The CGI was not off at all. It's a giant floating head. They did great with what they could. And as well as the character, as his personality, it was perfect. That is because that is his character. That is who MODOK is. That is. He's supposed to be like goofy. He's not supposed to be taken seriously, and that is why he is my favorite Avenger. Next up is the CGI, and it wasn't bad. That's the thing about the CGI. It wasn't downright bad. It was just distracting. CGI isn't something that's so horrible that you can't watch anymore. It just makes you realize, hey, I'm watching a movie. I'm watching a movie now. This is fake, but it's not terrible. That's what I'm trying to say. And as for King the Conqueror, I just wish we got more of him in Act 2, like just more of him and his story, his side of the story, rather than having to be told by Janet's. And when Janet tells like her side of the story about how she met Kang, it's fine, but I just wanted more of Kang from Kang himself. Like what's his deal? What's his personality like? How did he build the Citadel? How many multiverses has he been to? Something that would have been really cool would have been to see like a little trophy display of all the people and Avengers that he's killed. Probably should include some cool Easter eggs like Thor's hammer, a broken Captain America shield, just stuff like that. And lastly, I just want to talk about his defeat at the final battle, because if you watch the movie, you'll remember that he was shrunken once again, very deeper into the quantum realm when he collided with his own like his own time orb is what I want to call it. And I think like I'm positive that we are gonna see him once again, because banishment is never enough to defeat a villain. They're always gonna come back one way or another. So that's pretty much it. Also, for the minifigures that I'm showing here, you could get them on the Whatnot app. I follow Busbricks as well as DevBricks on there, so get them a follow, go support what they do, and that's about it.